Hey, you. Yeah, that's right. You there. I've got something amazing for you. Something that'll transform your League games forever. The sponsor of this video, Porofessor. You might have seen that I use this in some of my videos, and I'm here to say that you too can have access to more information in your games. There's a lot of things that are great about this app, like being able to see whether your teammates are god tier, or, they're playing from inside their garbage bin. But the main reason I use this app is for the jungle camp timers. They let you more accurately keep track of which camps are spawning so that you can plan ahead, and in doing so you can more consistently win games and get fed. But hey, maybe you're not a jungler, and that's okay. Porofessor has its own built-in client, and I will continue to preach that it is significantly better than the League client itself. It provides you with the latest patch updates, champion builds, a replay system, and plenty of useful statistics to help you perform better. So make sure to download Porofessor for free using the link in the description. It's become a must-have in my games, and I guarantee it'll make a massive difference in yours. Thanks, Porofessor. Let's get into the video. Hello guys, how are we doing? It's time for another juicy Kha'Zix game. Today, I have a game for you that was somewhat challenging, and I think it's a good example of how to play when you have weak or losing lanes. In this game, my team was dying quite a bit, and through 6 million IQ decision making and Korean level mechanics, we were able to stay calm, become strong, and basically just carry our team by allowing them to breathe a little bit. And yeah, this game will be good for those who are looking for examples on how to not int with your inting team. But yeah, it's going to be good. If you guys are new here, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on any new videos. Also, make sure to drop a like if you enjoy what you see and you want to support the channel. It very much helps me out and I'd appreciate it, guys. But without further ado, let's get into this juicy Kha'Zix carry. Okay guys, back at it again with a fleet footwork setup once more, here for another juicy car game. And yeah, this was a fairly challenging game to navigate, I would say. It wasn't the greatest of early games from my team side, and so it made playing into the double bruiser, double mage comp pretty damn difficult. And so yeah, it's going to be a pretty damn good game, and just sit back, relax, and enjoy as I yap away at Kha'Zix. And yeah, I'm opening up with a Raptor clear from the bot side of the map. I'm basically just doing this because I want to path towards grubs later on, and like, that's about it. I don't really have... I mean, bot lane is a pretty good gank lane with the Alistar, but for the most part, I'm just kind of focused on trying to get 6 as fast as I can, and so I want to just prioritize the grubs in the early game. We can see Talia has actually started on the Raptors as well, so she's going to be having a pretty similar clear to me, and that makes it pretty easy to predict what she's going to do. She's going to end up bot side pretty damn soon, and so even though I'm pathing bot to top, I'm gonna see if I can still like do something about that and go for a counter, even though I might be a little bit late, because the reality is that because I went Raptor start, right, I'm gonna have to go down bot side anyway, because I'm gonna take my respawn Raptors when they come up. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm really just gonna full clear and then head down bot and then see what I can do, see if I'm needed for the Talia that appears in the river, and if I'm not, then I'll just go take my camps again. So we're going to go ahead and take that. And yes, I'm still very much enjoying fleet footwork. I think it's a close second to my Halo Blade setup. I still love my Halo Blade setup that I run. I think it's still my favorite, but this build, I just don't know why, but it just feels so fucking good. Anyway, like we said would happen, I don't know if I pinged this enough, but unfortunately, Alistar gets caught before I'm able to come along and do anything. So I'm going to walk up here, actually force 2 flashes. That's kind of hilarious. It's just, the Talia's full health and she just flashes. Absolutely insane, but maybe it was a good flash, Maybe we could have killed her. Who knows? We'll never find out, I guess. So, unfortunately, my time is wasted a little bit there. And so we're gonna have to take a delayed walk of shame and just try and take our camps off cooldown as soon as possible. What is this Krug doing? Bro, come back. I hate it. It's the... Oh my. It is the, like... It's one of my pet peeves where one of your laners walks by your jungle camp while you're taking it, and then one of the mobs just like randomly starts following them. It's so frustrating. Oh my god. I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. I hate that shit. It's so annoying. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and finish off the respawn camps. And I'm basically just going to try and play for grubs again, like I was saying. So we're going to recall on the Dirk and go back top. Take my camps if I have time. But I really just want to try and set up for the grubs that are about to spawn. Now, we know that Talia has basically done the exact same path as us, except she recalled and didn't, didn't stay like I did. So we know she's topside here. Most definitely taking the, taking Krugs. Because she's not on Raptors. Another option is that she can be on topside here and looking for a dive. So I'm keeping my eye up over there to see if she's there. In the meantime, I'm just going to hit my Gromp because I'm in proximity of this to counter it. And sure enough, she is actually here, right? She's not on Raptors, so she must be up here somewhere. And we do manage to secure this kill on Aatrox. And I also W'd to Talia and she just dies to the tower in 2 hits. Okay. Okay, we take that. Managed to get a kill off that, and like clockwork, my my juicy grubs have been spawning right now, and we're gonna go ahead and take one of them. I'm actually gonna leave here. The reason I'm leaving is because Yone just disappeared off the map, so I have no idea if he's gonna come along here and just fuck me up if I start taking these grubs, right? And I know Talia is probably gonna just return to topside and just take shit. And we saw a brief glimpse of her on Raptors, but turns out Yone isn't actually here. He's bot side and he's gone ahead and killed the Misfortune. So I'm actually free to just walk up here and grab the grub. Sorry, not the grub, the crab and the grubs. So I'm gonna evolve Q level 6, boom, pick up the second grub here, and you might notice another thing. I'm actually just not gonna take the third one. Why is that? Well, I want to gank this Aatrox here, and it looks pretty damn good, but unfortunately, man, like I don't know if it's warded or not, but if it wasn't, Olaf is walking up way too far, and he's kind of just pushing the Aatrox away from my kill range, so we just like cannot do anything there, unfortunately. Alistar comes along, actually forces the flash there, which is good. And so I'm going to use my time here and just walk into the jungle here and take the red, because I'm definitely stronger than Talia 1v1 at this point. And for some reason she's here, and I don't know why. I genuinely don't know why, because she was on Raptors like 50 seconds ago, and she's still up here, manages to get a kill onto the Olaf. And I'm going to see if I can try and revenge kill her here. She's actually right next to the tower, just barely isolated. So I'm going to be able to take that kill really nice. And yeah, I mean, I think me not revealing that I was on grubs there is actually really good, because in that case, she just like doesn't know I'm there. And so I'm able to pick up a free kill. And this is the biggest greed I've ever seen. Yone tries to go for the tower plating while Blitzcrank is here. And I'm gonna just use my R and just kill him here, really. I flashed because I thought that if I leaped I would just get knocked up and it would be a fucking nightmare. So I didn't want to leap there because but I'm pretty sure I could have leaped there, don't get me wrong, but I just chose not to because I was expecting the Blitzcrank knockup. Yeah, we're finally gonna get this last grub. Right, at this point, I don't really care where, like, if I'm seen up here, because there's nothing else for me to take, right? And I just got 2 kills, so my main focus here is just clearing and recalling and getting my items. So I want to try and do that. And the thing I need to keep in mind is that Talia will be most likely bot side, because there's just a lot of shit on the map to take. And sure enough, she shows up from my bot side jungle, and basically that tells me that she's taking my camps, So I'm not going to be in a rush and run straight over and look for my camps here. I'm just going to recall, except there's a free kill, so I'm going to go ahead and grab that first. I really need to recall. I have 2.5k gold, but we are just going to kill the Yone. I don't know what he's doing. He just really wants tower plating for some reason. He's just like drawn to it, tunnel vision onto it. And we can see the Tilia here. So we're a level above her, and I'm pretty damn comfortable. Actually looking at Ghostblade here, but I settle on the Hubris with the boots. And then I'm going to go back onto the map. Alistar walking up on his own, unfortunately, is going to go down. Looking at my Porofessor, I'm wondering whether this guy's autofill, because he's getting caught out a lot. And I'm just like, okay, interesting. But yeah, you can see that I'm just going to go straight topside and actually look for a kill on Tilia, because I know that these camps these camps are up. So there's a reasonable chance that I'll find her here on these camps. So I'm looking for her here, basically. I know the dragon is up, so there's a chance she could have avoided vision and just gone on dragon. But, you know, these are free. And I'm also assuming that my bot side camps are taken. Because she was there. And yeah, it turns out she is on dragon. I feel like she's very slow this game. But, you know, more camps for me. You know, when there's a jungler like this that doesn't prioritize their camps, then the best thing you can do is just deny them camps and eat them for yourself. There's a 1-for-1 trade up here, so what I'm going to do is just shove the wave and grab all this juicy experience. Very good stuff. And things like that just like boost your lead slowly but surely, right? Like, look at that play I just made. Even though I didn't get a kill or anything like that, I got 2 camps and I got a wave. And then I'm also about to be able to take my own jungle too. So I'm going to find Yone here again. Nice follow-up by the Aurora is going to, you know, kill him, which is great. And unfortunately I get kind of locked down here by the Blitzcrank, so I have to just leave with my Void Assault. Try and go back in for one last ISO Q, but he flashes. Fair enough, well played. And now I'm just going to clear up my bot side, because I want to play for the grubs again, right? Grubs are coming up in 50 seconds, so I want to be topside now. And before I go topside, I'm just going to go ahead and clear all my camps as much as I can. And then I will, you know, head up there as soon as possible. Your boy. I'm going to go ahead and clear these. You can see that, like, my team is just kind of getting caught for basically no reason. Alistar is, like, walking up in places where he shouldn't, and it's costing him his life. Okay, I guess I don't recall here. Yeah, the thing is, like, if I took too long to take the camps, so if I recalled, then I would not be able to make it to the grubs on time. And unfortunately, Aatrox kills my Olaf here, so they now have prio over the grubs at the moment if they all collapse. But the thing is, Alistar is here, which is a great roam, and we're assuming Aatrox burnt his ultimate, so we're going to go on him here. He is still in isolation. Unfortunately, my leap gets cancelled here, so I'm just going to use my R here and secure the kill. Very good stuff. And here comes the Blitzcrank and Tilia yet again. I'm going to be able to Void Assault out, which is good. And Alistar is going to get caught here. He does have ult and flash, so he's going to be able to get out, gets hooked back, but he's fine. They can't actually kill him here. Never mind, I lied. Oh, Mel is a champion. Anyway. Yeah, it's quite frustrating. There's a lot of you know, control control exerted by the mages. Say that again. And yeah, it makes it kind of difficult to play fights when there's just fucking rocks flying everywhere and Mel just chucking out abilities 24/7. This is a horrible fight. I really don't know why we're taking this. This is the I'm just like, guys, are your eyes open? Like, we do not win this fight. Like, we're just gonna get kited here. And I'm just like, oh man, like, the decision making by people in the server is just crazy. But you know, what can you do? Have to just play on. It doesn't matter, and also no point flaming them. So we're going to just try and take our camps as best as we can. I'm basically just leaving the top side of the map because you know, they've gained control over it, so there's not much I can really do there. Gonna go ahead and take this ward. And I'm gonna evolve here as well. Aatrox is gonna walk in here to the Alistar, but the thing is, Alistar does not play around my isolation, and so if he knocked the Aatrox back into me there, we can probably kill him, but you know, it doesn't work out. Now Yone is gonna go on me. I avoid the ultimate. Misfortune just gonna delete him. Kind of crazy. I want to go in on Aatrox here, but he's ulting and he's swiping at me, bro. So I have to just leave, and this no longer looks good. I'm just way too low to do anything. After the kill onto Yone, that's basically all I can do because I was jumped on. And yeah, basically I have no health. So Render Vote comes out, we're going to just instantly say no. Aurora and the Alistar are kind of just running it. Olaf is not doing too hot either. But it's still definitely winnable because I'm fucking 5-0. Why would you try and surrender when I'm 5-0? Come on, bro. Also, our AD carry is like really not doing too bad at all. So, you know, it's still 100% winnable when we do have win cons. We also are level 11 and we have R Evolve. I decided to go R Evolve because against Talia, it's like, ugh, like you can't leap, man. It's so annoying. I fucking hate this matchup. It's not hard by any means, but it's just so annoying. And it can be hard if the Talia knows what they're doing. But yeah, you can see here I'm just like taking the bot side camps and then recalling to go top side and then take those camps. There's really not much else I can do other than just like farm up, make myself strong, and then wait until my team gets a bit stronger so that we can potentially look for picks. And yeah, the key player here is going to be the Misfortune because she has a lot of burst, and combined with my burst, we're actually going to be getting a lot of picks together. So that's just something we need to keep in mind. And yeah, I'm going to finish taking my camps and walk up here. I'm going to see if we can go for the Yone here, but he's going to get away. And there's two bot sides, so I recognize that we could probably fight this. So I see the Talia recalling here. And apparently they saw us here, which is unfortunate. And Talia just instantly flashes. So I'm not able to get anything out of that. Instead, I just burn my ulti, which sucks. And, you know, what can you do? But it's okay, because we have Profane Hydra now. And I will try and go and get that when I can. But I do actually want to just prioritize my camps here before they get potentially counter jungled. And I also just want to put them on cooldown, right? Like, not actually much of a point in recalling now because I just used my ult. So I'm actually not going to be doing much for the foreseeable future, right? If I don't have my ult against this team, it's very difficult, right? Because they have a lot of, like, they're very good at denying, like, space on the map. So, you know, Talia can just put down an E, and then, like, I can't jump. And, you know, there goes half my kit, right? So I'm just trying to, like, look for something here with the Misfortune. And we actually find the Mel here who walks into us. And she's going to use her W, right? So when you're playing against the Mel, don't just, you know, Q her instantly. Because for some dumb fucking retarded reason, sorry, like, the monkey brains at Riot decided to give Mel an immune spell that just counters literally everything in the game. They said it would only counter projectiles, but it just counters everything because why not? I don't know why that's a thing, man. It's so fucking dumb. So dumb. Mel W is crazy. Should not counter your Q, man. But we're gonna kill her nonetheless. Salty run back onto the map. And yeah, we pick up Profane and the Last Whisper. Now you could say that getting Edge of Night here would be good, and I definitely agree. Edge of Night is going to be fantastic in this game. Into double mage, it really is very, very, I would say, important. Like, very hard to play into mages without Edge of Night. And I'm going to find the Aatrox here. Can we do anything? Don't really want to walk into him, especially since he just ignited me and he's ulting. So we're just going to wait for the ult to expire and kill him after it. After that, good follow-up by my team to kill him as well. Very good. And now there's like basically nothing on the map. But it turns out the enemy bot lane is trying to catch the MF off guard. She does go down, unfortunately, but I am going to be able to clean this up. And this is just like 2 free kills, man. It's just free kills for me. And this as well, I get this wave. And suddenly I'm about to hit level 14. Just beautiful stuff, man. I haven't died once, so my pathing has been pretty damn solid. I've been able to get so much value out on the map just because I haven't needed to like run back from base after dying and shit like that. It's small things, right? If you don't die, you get access to so much more on the map because you're alive to get it, right? And, you know, if you're not dying, especially with Fleet Footwork, you can literally just stay on the map like 24/7. Because you will just like be full health all the time. But yeah, I'm going to recall here, and I have enough for these Ceruldas, so I'm going to grab that. And I'm going to go topside for my camps, and also because Atacon is up. I do want to kind of play for Dragon though. I don't want them getting any more Dragons, but it seems everyone's topside, so it does seem like the next objective will be Atacon. And of course, right on cue, my top laner gets picked. Unfortunate. What can you do? And so that's going to actually prompt the enemy to start the Atacon. But we all know that Atacon shreds resistances, right? So even though they are starting it, this is definitely contestable. We just need to find the right pick, or right engage. Alistar starts it off. I'm actually going to R here. Talia doesn't put her rocks down, so I immediately jump on her. One-shot her. Boom. One-shot the Blitzcrank as well. And now I'm just kind of in, you know, I'm just picking up free kills left and right. Holy fuck. My damage through the roof. We're going to pick up the Aatrox as well. This could have actually been a Penta here if I just chaosed these last 2 kills, but we're not bothered about that. And yeah, just a horrible play by the enemy team. Just ends in disaster. They are all tanking Atacon, right? So losing resistance. And then we just go in and pretty much just one-shot them. Very good stuff. Goddamn. And yeah, not much to say there. That was just a horrible play by the enemy team. And this will gradually happen as you play the game, right? The thing I'm doing right here in this game is that I'm not dying, right? Even though my team is making so many questionable decisions, because we're staying alive, we're finding the opportunities that we need in order to like claw our way back into the game. I mean, we were never really behind, but our team was. And, you know, it's because we're staying alive and finding these opportunities that we're so strong now. So, literally, if you want to, like, play from behind, or you're trying to, you know, carry your trash teammates, the first thing you need to do is to just not fucking die. Because directly by not dying, like, you will be able to accumulate just way more golden experience than you'd normally be able to. And that's just common fucking sense, boys. Anyway, we're going to be able to grab the dragon there. And I'm hitting level 16. 2 levels above my team, by the way. 6 levels above the Blitzcrank. What the fuck? So, I'm really strong now. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to force an engage. We don't jump on Mel straight away. Going to go for the Blitzcrank. Because obviously Mel has that dog shit ability. And then after that, we're going to jump on her here. Unfortunately, she flashes and I don't get the Q off. So I'm just going to get Meld there and go down. My first death of the game. Very unfortunate, really. But what can you do? It's a 1-for-2 trade. And my entire team is recalling. You know, questionable, but whatever. Misfortune is going to go down. And we actually get fuck all there. And it kind of ends in disaster. Aurora goes down, MF goes down. Aatrox gets top tower. And overall, it's just a really bad play. It could have been okay. But, you know, it just doesn't work out, I guess. And yeah, we're going to have to take the walk of shame. And look how much, like, look how much value we are missing out of. You know, on the map. We're just missing out on so much stuff. Like taking our camps, taking waves, potentially getting kills. All because we died once. And then we have to sit for 30 seconds on a fucking grey screen. So, yeah, don't die. Don't die, guys. Really is punishing. But we are going to try and, you know, just push towards the edge of night here. I'm very skeptical. Yeah. So, when you see a ward like that, and you're by yourself, you know, use your sixth fucking sense and just, you know, recognize that you're not safe there. And so I get out there. Nice little knockback onto Aatrox here. Unfortunately, I get grabbed and collapsed on here by Yone. But I'm going to be able to survive because I'm tanky enough, thankfully. Talia E comes out, so I just can't play the game. And so after that, I'm just like, okay, time to leave. I can't really help my team anymore here. Although I didn't really do much there. So I'm just going to have to recall here. Heal up, grab edge, and then head back out onto the map. It's better than just trying to do something here and then dying when you're at 300 health. Like, I cannot contribute there, right? So I immediately make use of my time and just recall. And now I'm back. And then maybe we can do something here. I want to try and play a little aggressive here because I am fucking 4 items. And Hubris is active, so there is a good chance we can try and do something here. I will try and go on Mel here if she walks up to the wave. And then we'll see what we can do. I'm from the bush. This looks pretty much perfect. Obviously, it's Mel. She's going to instantly press W. We've got to wait a bit. Auto Q dies. And Talia's next. Free food. Just kidding, I'm trash. So I made a mistake there, which is I didn't avoid the W there. And I can obviously very easily avoid that because I have flash. So literally all I have to do there is flash. And then I survive and I kill her. And then we can Baron. And yeah, that's just really sad. That's really sad. It's a 2-for-1 trade. So my team is slowly coming back into the game, right? So that play is not horrible, but again, it could be much better. Unfortunately, my MF just gets one shot here. Man, Talia is just such a frustrating character. My god, Alistar popping off though, gets his first kill, insane. And Olaf's just going to do Olaf things and push. So thankfully, my team is still getting decent value on the map. And this is kind of how you need to play. I mean, it's what you should strive for when you are trying to carry, you know, weak teammates, right? Just try and buy time for them to, you know, come back into the game, basically. So we're going to try and fight this. It looks horrible. Like, it looks fucking horrible, but I'm thinking with how strong I am, I can maybe do something, but there's like hardly any isolation here. I get hooked. It looks pretty fucking horrible. I'm going to flash out here. But Olaf is going crazy here. He's going to be able to pick up the Blitzcrank and the Aatrox. So, cool. Not too bad at all. Very good stuff by Olaf. And instead of just mindlessly going mid here, because I can't really do anything without my ulti at this stage of the game against these champs, I'm going to just go ahead and take my camps. And instead of walking up here, I should actually just be pushing bot side because I'm missing out on the wave just by kind of just wasting time like walking around here. So I could have easily taken like another wave here and gotten that much closer to my next item. But at this point, it's not a huge deal. I'm level 17, so like at this point, I've scaled, right? I'm like basically almost full build. So what I need to be doing now is trying to play around my team and making sure that my presence is known, right? Because if you don't use your fucking lead, then it's not a lead. It's just a nothing. So we're gonna go on to the Yone here, find a nice little pick, and I couldn't tell you. Did not pay him. That's an actual player, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. The thing is, he's a Yasuo Yone player. Crazy. And he still does that. Hilarious. But yeah, that's a nice pick. We're gonna try and go for an engage here. Olaf is doing pretty massive job here. We're gonna just play it extremely careful, right? Just for reasons like that. We cannot really jump in without putting ourselves at risk. Thankfully, we do find a decent chance. I'm gonna be able to follow up on this, grab some kills. Very good stuff. Olaf just completely mopped the floor with them, right? And yeah, now my team is online. So we've kind of survived until a team has, you know, come to. They've come to their senses, and now we can actually play the game and be more aggressive. So very good stuff. Now we're going to take the inhibitor and then immediately run to the Baron and just take that as well. Just take everything off the map now. And I believe I have enough for my last item. I'm pretty sure I do. Well, I will after this, most likely. And the last item is going to be Trinity Force. Ooh. So I really just wanted Triforce so that I could have more attack speed. That's literally it. Attack speed and Sheen proc. Like, that's all I wanted here. I wanted to empower my auto attack, basically. Make it faster, make it smoother. That's literally the only reason I went Triforce here. But, yeah. Now we're going to just go back onto the map and start trying to find ways to close out the game with the Baron, right? So we want to push the side lanes, we want to look for picks. Level 18, 30 minutes, like, we are insanely strong. And we're full build, so, like, it's time, you know? It's time. We just need to play with our team now and look for assassinations. This looks good. Although I'm being extremely careful not to leap. I should have probably leaped there because that was not Talia. And so, you know, I probably could have jumped in there, but just what it is. Who cares? We do burn Yone ults at the very least. And now we want to push bot side with the Olaf. I don't need to farm anymore, right? I'm literally full build. So I don't need to worry about camps. And I just need to focus on, you know, hitting shit. Which is the enemy team, basically. So, yeah. Now, the Triforce here is going to be great for just, you know, the Sheen proc onto the tower. I'm going to find a good chance to eliminate the Talia from the game. And then I'm just going to say, fuck it. Let's go in. We're just going to send it on Mel Suicide. And it works out because we basically killed everyone important. Aatrox dies, the entire team just gets wiped off the map. We stat check them into oblivion. And that's going to be the game, guys. So, TLDR, if you're having trouble in the early game, you know, just farm and don't die. And then you win the game. Yeah, it's that easy. Hope you guys enjoyed. And I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.